What's going on YouTube? Bailey Wise, and I'm back with not only another video, but the first video which I indulge in self-confidence, motivation, the purpose of life, and what I have learned from being alone. Today I'm going to be discussing a couple different topics which I believe to be the main ingredients to building a successful life, which I have learned from being 22. And y'all are probably wondering, what is this kid gonna teach me from being 22? If you're a little bit older or if you're a little bit younger, this is for the older people. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but at least I'm trying. For the younger people, maybe you can achieve your dreams at 22 where I wish I was at 22. Maybe you can do that before me. Today I have my journal, which if you don't have a journal, I advise everybody to tap in with, because this is where you can write down ideas, you can remember, you can always go back and reread them, and also it's good for your brain. And one of our first topics that I would like to indulge in which is the mindset, I do believe, which will build a successful person. My first topic that I would like to discuss is the benefit of building a strong state of mind and how to manifest and turn your visions into reality. So by doing this, and how you can accomplish this is within the state of mind that one may have never experienced, or may you do experience and you don't know the correct form of how to make use out of it. So if you have ever focused on the wall but not directly at the wall, but you go into a state of mind where you're just out of focus, when people do that and they're like, what are you staring at? This is a form of a deep state of mind which one may enter, which allows them to therefore think nothing, which many people use as an escape to think about nothing, or maybe they just get ducked off into space, whatever. But this is a controlled deep state of mind which has been keeping a secret, which is also the main way that you can manifest and turn things into reality if used correct, which is positive, and which positive vibrations do enter into the world. And just remember, while using this manifestation in terms of how to benefit people, do not use it negatively or as it can negatively affect people. So during state of mind, of the deep state of mind, to only try to practice on focusing on the possibilities of everything 100% becoming to success, and not the process of which you may encounter and the obstacles you may encounter, because with anything, the obstacles are going to be there for any job, because there's no perfect job, which if there was, everyone would be dead, because every job has its problems. It's just whether you love them or if you don't. So I would like to focus onto the state of mind which I've talked about, which is the deep state of mind, which my girlfriend has done and I never really knew, and I have done, and people around me, where you stare at the wall, you look past the wall and focus on a 4D dimension of what is past that. And this is a state of mind of clear and blank, where you're not focused on what you're looking at, but it is a blank state of mind which you can there think about something like goals in life that you would like to accomplish. Maybe as simple as being healthy, maybe as simple as being happy. It can be used as simple of anything that you would like to transpire, because a strong mental capability is the foundation of building the life you deserve. So if you can control your thoughts to visualize your dreams, this is how you manifest your reality. You use this state of mind mentally to visualize what you want. So for an example, I have a couple goals in mind, which started off as mainly back when I got out of high school. It was to be a really good tenor, because the tenor made really good money where I'm working at, and I knew if I could do what he did, I would then make a lot of money and I could achieve the goals I had. And it is hard when you do achieve the goals, and the main thing to achieve more than what you have accomplished, because of everything you are now, usually you used to pray for or you used to want back in the day. And this is where our progress is slowed down, because our state of mind is already reached what we have thought of, and we have not already thought of something we will want more. So it's okay to always want more than what you have used to wish for. It's just that you show gratitude, which you wish for, and true gratitude, because God and the natural law of cause and effect will know of what you do. If you truly do mean what you want, will happen. And if you don't truly want what you don't want, the earth will not let you have. So it is very, very smart to help align yourself with something you truly want and your true definitions of what you manifest, or there would be just a waste of time, because it can't truly happen if it is not what your soul is designed to do. So An example of what I like to visualize is me speaking through making YouTube videos. I like to ride my bikes and I like cars. And now all of a sudden I have found the joy of speaking and motivating. And this is my first video. So if I do mess up or stutter or look off onto my notepad more than people you may watch, just let me allow to practice, because this is a form of practice for me. As in one day, one of my goals I have visualized is have came and with the idea of wanting to do a TED Talk. So hopefully one day I'll be able to do a TED Talk, or maybe I'll be able to ride bikes, which I have interest in, and maybe driving cars, which I do have interest in. But just, I do have one big goal of reaching 100,000 subscribers and being financially free through YouTube, which I can then create and work for myself. So I then visualize my life as, and keep in mind, this is all through the state of mind, which I have discussed, the state of mind which you may manifest, which is a deep state of mind, and allowing your subconscious to fully believe what you transpire, which can be aspired and actually put into real terms if used correctly. So I'd really do advise using the I am and the I will, and writing down. If you do journal, like I said, get a journal and simply start out like I did. I started out writing down goals, as in, for example, a week ago on July 8th, I have notes and I will no hands my dirt bike, as simple as that is. I will travel and do wheelies, as simple as that is. I will become more philosophical. I will become healthy. I will become healthy. I will do a TED Talk, and I will be Forbes 30 by 30, and more I wills. And every time it's okay if you have an I will, and the next day you wake up, you have something that you do want. It is okay to dream wild, because without wild dreams, you can't cap your mind out at something small, achieve big dreams, because once everything started was a dream, and then it is turned into reality. So I would like to achieve 100,000 subscribers, so I do focus on my life of waking up, having 100,000 subscribers, my work schedule, the people I'd have around me, the cars, the house, the people, my mindset, and what I did along the line. And keep in mind, do not focus on the obstacles, because with any job anyone indulges in will have obstacles, as there is no perfect job. So do not focus on the negatives and the what ifs and what may happen if you fail, or if you fail along the way, because failure becomes a better success at the end, because you will then have a story, because everybody that is successful has the story of failures, which then make your story different from the others and allows people to want to listen to you versus someone else. So don't be scared of being failed, because failure is not true until it is accepted into your mind as onto yourself. If you don't believe you aren't a failure, if you never give up, I've never heard of someone that has never given up failing. So never give up, man. Always believing in yourself, because believing in yourself, eventually someone will. If you are in a small place where small-minded people don't believe in you, just focus on what the title of this video is, which is titled What I Have Learned from Being Alone, and Why Being Alone Has Made Me the Man and Who I Am Thanking God for, of becoming each and every day. And I am cultivating it, and to becoming the man I desire every day. So focus on not how you may achieve your goals, but focus on what you have accomplished goals. Focus on the day in the life of your goals achieved. This is that the dream state of mind which controls deep thought. Also possible to manifest negative. So like I did say, do not focus on the failures along the way. Only think positive, as you have no option besides doing such you thinketh. Once you believe in yourself, through that, the state of mind is when you allow God in. So it is the first step of prayer and belief in a higher power and a belief of God, and not saying you can't believe in God until you believe in yourself, but a good foundation and a strong built one-on-one connection with God is believing on yourself, because why would you call on someone to believe in you if you cannot even believe in yourself to make things happen? Not saying you can't make things happen without believing in yourself, but why not believe in yourself if you are putting a higher power or a God or whoever you may believe in to believe in you? Why would they believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Believe in yourself, and you can watch as in the higher power, and you make a better connection than when he is the only one believing in you or whatever you may believe in. Through that, the state of mind is when you allow God and a higher power into that state of mind, which you may pray or wish. Then imagine your prayer or wishes fulfilled. So if you go from believing in yourself, get full success and full fulfillment, and believing in yourself and then allowing God in will multiply only your benefit into your life, because I do not Y'all don't know how many times I've sat here and paused this video and restarted along, and this is just the long first journey of what I may transpire into becoming one day. And keep in mind, we are still in the state of mind of thinking, that deep state of mind which you may manifest, and then you can also which pray. This is where people lose faith in the process. So you're probably in this video. The people who have stuck around, thank you for continue sticking around, as I am super thankful for y'all being here. This is where people will lose faith and click off of this video because they're probably like, bro, you're literally saying what everybody else is saying, but that is literally why only 1 out of 100 people will be successful. The 1% of the 100 will only be successful because they are the only people that understand that it is as literally as simple as everybody is saying. Bro, believe in yourself, believe in a higher prayer through manifestation and writing things down and dream boards. It's literally as simple as that. And why people don't believe in it is because they think it's so simple that they don't need to do it because they can do it without writing it down. It is as simple as writing it down and just repeating I will and I am, and then a vision that you have that you want fulfilled. It is simple as that. You write your future, so why not write it down? It is that simple. Don't lose faith. People will also not believe because, as do anything, time is what gets you closer to your beliefs, and time is what gets you closer to God. Every day, the closer you get to God, the more He does reveal Himself. People don't want to believe in something so simple, so that's why 1 out of 100 will obtain the ethics of becoming successful. Using I am as the definition of the absolute, the root which everything grows out of. I am the vine, meaning everything grows from within the state of mind which one thinketh. One's mind is a mirror so sensitive that it can reflect throughout. Is a good quote for one to remind oneself that what you think will transpire, so think positive. Today, I've just went over a couple different things, just not everything that is in my journal, as I do have a couple quotes in my journals all over the place, and y'all probably like, what is this kid talking about? But a little bit of my journey of where I've become, and through research and having a lot of time of sitting alone. And if you do feel like you're alone, just remember you may have wanted God to make you a stronger person. It could have been as simple as a prayer that you have prayed or manifested in your life of wanting to become stronger or wanting to become the person you are. And if you are in the state of mind of feeling alone, just know that maybe being alone is the first step of actually being in the right place for the first time. God does weird things, and He may break you down to build you up, because breaking you down, you have to build a strong foundation to build a strong support system around you. So maybe you're getting broken down on being alone, because if you can't build up yourself, you can't build up the people around you, and you can't be a strong base and build a strong team if you are yourself are not strong. So keep in mind, if you do ever become alone, just think maybe you are here for a reason, because not everything happens for a reason. Everything is a bigger story behind it, and it's whether you listen to it and take ideas and make them happen, or if you just sit there and think it's going to happen without taking action. This is me taking action in my first video of talking to you and trying to motivate you and try to see a different perspective of which life I have. Think that the number one important thing is the mindset, which you can control mentally. And if you can't control mentally your mindset and how the energies are affected, of which the words and actions you achieve and the actions and words you put into this world are what you give. If you only give out positives, you shall only receive positives. If you give out negatives, may the negatives come back to you. So therefore, you cannot control the positives and the negatives life of, because everyone will experience positive and negative. And don't indulge in the negative as much, because everything is gonna eventually crumble. Eventually everything gets to the top, must have a high, must have a low must have a high. So if you're in a low right now, to keep pushing, as in you may be about to break through your high, as in it is a normal state of mind to be confused and to be worried and to be lost. But don't get focused as too much of being lost, and ask instead, meditate, manifest. Don't get lost. Come back to this video, talk to me if you need somebody to talk to, because I will be someone that can help you get through these times as well. Another important thing, if you are in the 3 most important things you need to be successful, and which I've learned from being alone, You need someone which is like a mentor, someone on similar mindset, which could be me talking to you, or maybe someone that thinks or is ready to their manifest, or they want their life better, or really just indulge in people who think beneficial for you, because people around you that wish better for you can actually make your life better. And if you have people around you which think negative, they can actually make your life negative, which they can transpire into your mind, which may be the reason why you can be upset, you can be confused, because the people around you might want to see you down. And when people want to see you down is when you know you're on the right track. If you know you're on the right track, you'll know, because you'll feel like the people around you want to see you worse than what is you are at. Don't share big-minded plans with small-minded people. Always keep in mind that one must experience the difficulties which one can endure. So if your experiences are which are worse than mine, or easier which are mine, just know that it is your life, and only you can control your life, and only your mind will get you to where you want to go, not by listening to me talk to you in your ear. Maybe allow this video to then therefore allow you to start what you want to pursue, but I cannot do it for you. It is action, and it's action-based life, and if you aren't going to do it, someone else will do it for you. So don't get lost, don't get stuck watching this. Eventually action has to take place to become what you want. To become free, you must work, and watching videos the rest of your life is not going to get you there. So it's either going to be a world of listening, or it's going to be a world of action, and you better be on the action side. My name is Bailey Wise, and if you like this topic and you do want to indulge into anything more, please like, comment, subscribe, because someone near you may want to see this video, so share it with them. And if you haven't already, cop the merch, man. I will be dropping more. If y'all got merch, go ahead, drop a 1 down below, because you're a real one. My name is Bailey Wise. Thank y'all for listening to me, as I will one day do a TED Talk, and y'all will hear there and see me standing and being prosperous, which I hope you can all join me, and I hope I get to all see all, do all, through all, and achieve anything that I can put my mind on. And I pray that you can indulge in this video and figure out that the word indulge, if I can get an indulge counter on this video, someone please tell me how many times I said indulge. But if you do like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, because until further ado, I will see y'all boys in the next one. And this is what I've learned from being alone, in a slight summary, because I probably learned a lot more. But how am I going to reach us all more in like 20 minutes? It's a lifelong journey, and we're all in it. And my life and your life is different. So use your life to talk to other people's, and the experiences you may have learned may be able to cultivate and help others around you. So yeah, man, always spread positivity, enthusiasm, and which one may speak. Because if you sound happy, more people want to sound and listen to you. Be enthusiastic. My name is Bailey Wise. Thank you for listening. Amen. See y'all on the next one, man.